Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and I'm back for another video. This time we are doing another profile video. It's been a while since the last time I've done one of these, so yeah. I know it's been a while since the last time I've done one of these. But this time we're going to be talking about one of Mechagodzilla's forms this time. Like his burning form, super form, you know. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, if you're wondering if we're going to be talking about his burning form today, your answer is no. I want to talk about a form that's been, well, very interesting, and you guys have seen me use this form about, I think about a few times in Godzilla Heart and Yuko Season 2. And that is, of course, Destructive Mechagodzilla. Now, for the origins of this form, Mechagodzilla got hit by 5 nuclear warheads that not just have plutonium, but also plasma energy, dark energon, synthetic energon, and red energon. So these nukes were not just ordinary nukes that had radiation. These nukes were like nukes on steroids, basically. Now, of course, this was from Apex, of course. And, of course, they wanted to try to take down Mechagodzilla by hitting him with some overpowered nukes. Now, I'm pretty sure if you guys do remember what this form looks like. But for those of you who are new, like for example, Space Godzilla Final Wars, you probably have not heard about this form, so if you're curious on what this form looks like, I'm pretty sure Burning Godzilla will feel free to explain it to you in the comments below, because I'm not really that good with details. But sometimes I forget about certain things, so. Anyways, back onto the origins on how Mechagodzilla got this form. Now, when Mechagodzilla got this form, he lost complete control of himself. As a matter of fact, this form is the most dangerous form that he's ever summoned. Now, I know I said that he combines this form with his burning form and his, unless I'm lying, maybe it was a fire form or something, I don't really know, I can't really remember. But I tried to change the origins of this form and give it a bit more of an interesting origin story. Now, Destructive Mechagodzilla is not friendly at all. Well, at least in this form. Mechagodzilla in this form, he cannot control himself. Basically, he sees everyone and anyone as a target. He sees them all as enemies in this form. And that includes his own family members. He sees them as a threat to him in this form. It's still unknown why this form sees everything as a target, as an enemy to it. This form is also powerful enough that it can literally summon fighters from hell. And that's not even the most terrifying thing about this form. So believe it or not, this form is Mechagodzilla's God mode, or his God form, basically. This is his God form. Yes, that's the most terrifying thing about this form. This is Mechagodzilla's God form. This is his God mode. And not just that, this form can create its own fire. And this fire, to believe it or not, is Mechagodzilla's anger, his rage. The pure or fuel of his strength and power. This form can even summon his... Mechagodzilla can even summon his own demons in this form. This form, believe it or not, has took on very powerful opponents. Not just Mega Legendary King Ghidorah and Mega Death Ghidorah. He's also taken on Mega Bagan, Mega Destroyer, Mega Space Godzilla. Freaking... He took on any powerful opponent with this form. Almost every Mega Monster is terrified of this form. That's why the majority of the Mega Monster Kingdom and all Godzillas, that's why they're all terrified of Mega Godzilla. They're afraid that he will just immediately summon that form. Now, Mega Godzilla can turn back to normal. That just depends on how long the battle's been. Let's say if he spends a good 5 or 10 seconds, he can just immediately turn back to his normal form with no problem. However, if the battle lasts for about 50 hours or 100 or 500 hours, then Mechagodzilla will get extremely exhausted. He will just when he turns back to his normal form, he'll just get extremely exhausted. He just gets tired. He just gets so exhausted that he it's hard for him to even lift up his own head. So Mechagodzilla prefers to end battles very quickly while he's in this form. When he's in this form, his main priority is to end the battle quickly because he does not want to spend a good 5 or 10 months recovering. Because this form wears him down. It wears him down if he spends about 500 hours in this form. Can you imagine that? Spending 500 hours in that form, and you have to spend 5 or 10 months recovering because on how powerful this form is. That's insane. For Mechagodzilla's atomic breath, it's just a dark reddish, but it has no ray around it. Instead, it has something like the atomic breath is red, but the center of it, hang on, I'll show you an example. Well, what I mean, good thing I got a DS here. This is the color I'm talking about. That's main destructive Godzilla's atomic breath color. It has no ray around it. The center of it is all black, while the area around the center is just red. You guys see what I'm talking about? Also, main destructive Godzilla is just highly dangerous. This is one of the most dangerous forms that Mechagodzilla ever has. And the only real time he uses this form is if the opponent that he is facing is just too powerful for his burning form. Basically say this is his backup plan. This is plan B. This form is plan B. His burning form, plan A. This form, plan B. Like I said, it depends on Mechagodzilla's opponent if they're too strong for him, for his burning form, to handle. So when that happens, Mechagodzilla, all he has to do is bring up this form. And I think I mentioned that Mechagodzilla can create Destructive Godzilla can create his own demons. That's right. Well, from the fight here. But there's another way on how he can create his own demons. It's with his own blood. If he is injured, and there's like his blood is like on the ground, and when Mechagodzilla's in this form, believe it or not, just one single roar, and he can create his own demons. You can imagine a demon, dragon, dinosaur, Godzilla hybrid, or demon, attack on Titan ghoul, monstrosities. Just, you can think of any type of animal demon in your head. Just think of any, dinosaur, dragon, transformer. You can think of any demon you want. And Destructive Godzilla can create that demon and make that demon come to a reality. And for what if Godzilla is hot in this form, he's hot, but not as hot in his burning form. His burning form is a lot more hotter. I'm not trying to say that in a weird way, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Word of advice, if you ever see Godzilla in this form, get the heck out of there. Just run as fast as you can. Just run. And whatever you do, don't even think about coming across Godzilla while he's in this form. Just, if you see Godzilla in this form, just run. Run. Just freaking run. Run as fast as you can. And if you're wondering how long does it take for Godzilla to calm down, it takes about a good 5 or 10 or 15 days for him to calm down. So just, like I said, if you ever see Godzilla in this form, run as fast as you can, and just stay as far away from him as possible. Because if not, you're dead. Anyways, hope you guys liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.